Hi, I'm Pascal. I'm the Vice President for Middle East, North Africa and Turkey for Digital Virgo. French by nationality and accent. Middle Eastern due to the 23, 24 years I've been spending in that part of the world. Well, Middle East is pretty much like the rest of the world. Nowadays, it's not anymore about access. We're in a region where you have 2, 3, 4, 5 sometimes mobile operators between MNOs and MVNOs. A lot of dual SIMers. Actually, mobile penetration is well over 100% in most countries. It's more about what you're accessing. And content, of course, digital content and services do play a substantial role in that. From the operator perspective, that's a new revenue stream. From the end user perspective, it's also the ability to access and consume richer content. Anything which has to do with education, edutainment, language learning, is quite sought after in the region. One has to remember that 50% of the Arab world population is well under 30 years old, sometimes under 25 years old. So of course this is a major topic and a major opportunity for mobile operators and service providers like us alike to tap into. With not much surprises, anything around gaming, from casual gaming to e-sport tournament, all of that is quite big in the region. It's actually bigger in the region than in many European countries. The ratio of gamers in countries like Saudi Arabia or Kuwait versus the total population is quite astonishing. Well, obviously Saudi Arabia is in the headlines quite often these days on the entertainment front because the country has secured massive brands and license, especially in the sport industry. FIFA World Cup, the Olympics, Formula One. I think for our side of the business, digital services, mobile operators, and it's quite interesting because first, it's a big market. It's also an opportunity for localization of content. Saudi Arabia is a big country in absolute terms, but also compared to its neighbors. Other than Egypt and Iraq, that's probably one of the largest countries in the whole Middle East. So it means more content creators, it means more startup digital companies which are likely to develop the content of tomorrow. And that does put Middle East on the map. In Middle East specifically, the main challenge is first to align everybody on that vision. Second, to set the rules along with mobile operators and all regulators. And it's really about education because what we do is complex. And then another challenge is to make sure that we have a level playing field because obviously everybody should be subject to the same set of rules, to the same system solutions. So ultimately you can grow that industry, grow that business, and ensure customer satisfaction at the same time. Comes with a number of challenges in terms of misleading advertising, in terms of fraud sometimes, in terms of educating the consumer and the mobile operators alike. So it's really about being able, not alone of course, with mobile operators, with anti-fraud companies, with trusted advertising network like Google or Smadex or others, to really put in place an ecosystem and a set of rules that allows to develop that business in a smooth manner. Basically, you don't have to choose. It's perfectly possible to have a growing business and more subscribers and users of your digital services, and happy customers at the same time, provided that you have premium content, you have an ecosystem with clear rules. Last but not least, advertising and being able to somehow, I would say, monetize data is very important. It's not only about the value proposition for the end user, it's not only about the user experience and sourcing premium content. It's about being visible and being able to advertise the relevant content to the relevant people. Topic number one has to do with the way we distribute content. Nowadays, we're trying to move away from distributing a digital service as such to maybe bundling it with something else. It could be data, obviously, through the partnership we have with mobile operators, but it could be something else as well. So I would say we're going to try and experiment other distribution models. We're going to try as well other payment channels. One key question is, well, if you want to monetize, if you want to sell such a service, and DCB is not as efficient as it used to be, what are the alternatives? Is it wallet? Is it mobile money? Is it credit cards? We have to look into alternate payment solution, distinct from DCB. And then, of course, in terms of actual content, I think the whole AI revolution, I know it's a fab word these days, but that also applies to what we do and what mobile operators are doing. More and more, we're going to see partially or totally AI-generated service offering emerging in certain areas. We're experimenting some ourselves for kids. It's not the only application, obviously, but that's a concrete example of what we encompass for the future.